Look there at spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And I'll tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day, we're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
They put Smythe in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Baltimore.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 9. In motion comes Walker. Play action now, Jackson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On play action, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return, here's Ronnie Rivers. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, it's Stafford. Tavius Robinson getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Well, I think to say this series has been a disaster is putting it mildly. 2 plays in, all they've done is go in the wrong direction. They need something big here. They need someone to create a little bit of a spark and prevent them from going 3 and out on their opening possession.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They run over center with Williams. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Nothing for a run after catch on that one. Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Jackson up top again. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Ravens bring their punt team out. Xavier Smith is deep for L.A. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams, touchdown Rams.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Poona Ford is there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. A design run here with Jackson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Kyren Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The motion man is Nakua. It's another run here for Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll motion the slot man right. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Now, Jackson. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
But it brings up 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Travis Jones getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Stafford. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford, and that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. A low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
That one's good for 29.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And a Raven first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Pistol formation with Jackson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
On first down, Stafford. Nakua hauls it in. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and 5. They'll go with Williams. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
3rd down and 9. Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Stafford now. Open man, that's Adams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Stafford from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again here with Williams.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Still third down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. To the air again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Lamar gonna hang on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchin. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. And this game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts in the defense now. If there's one first down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He'll get this out to the left flat. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Rams. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair.